So the plot thickens in Akira versus Brenay. Brenay hired a lawyer, Michelle Hamilton, who is a very good lawyer. She went to Duke undergrad, Washington and Lee Law School, both of which are superb, and she is board certified in criminal law, which means she understands, appellate rules and preservation of evidence and all of that. So she has been hired, a limited appearance, and has filed an appeal, notice of appeal to the North Carolina Court of Appeals. She's got a certain amount of time to perfect that, but effectively that is going to put all collection efforts on hold for a while, months and months. So there will be issues about settling the record, both on the plaintiff's end and on the defense end. They'll have, ample time, to respond to each other's briefs. There'll be reply briefs, replies to the replies. It'll go on and on and on. And then there may be an oral argument at some point. The fact that there are two lawyers involved is going to help the case tremendously. I don't know to what extent Brenay preserved any issues on appeal by representing herself, possibly not. But there are a number of ways, presumably, that you could attack legal errors made by the judge, possibly get the whole verdict thrown out. It's entirely possible, although it's not likely because, judges don't want to pull the case from juries and when juries made decisions. I could see potentially the verdict getting thrown out as excessive, even though, a jury reached the verdict. They're allowed to award what they want. If it's reasonable, Brenay's behavior was not good. I think it may hinge on to what extent things should have been admissible or not admissible, and then there are some potential arguments that could be made there. But it is not going to be easy going for Akira trying to collect against Brenay. They may just end up settling in it. Although I don't know how they're going to do that because I don't think Brenay has the money to appeal. But it's going to be settled on the cheap if it is settled, in my opinion. But we'll just have to see. But not good that there's been an appeal. It's going to take months and months and months and months. And that's just the way the North Carolina Court of Appeals works. I have to say I'm a little surprised, but Brenay's got a really good lawyer, and it's going to make it tougher for Akira.